Hi guys, in this video we're going to make some cute looking little Christmas trees with faces. So I've just got a little plastic tree cutter here and I've made some little ginger biscuits or ginger cookies, and I've just rolled out, or I've just got some green fondant. Now I've dyed this one myself with a bit of a kiwi and a bit of apple green in there, just using a Renshaw's fondant. You can buy it ready dyed. So I'm going to cut out my tree shape in my fondant. And I'm just using a tiny bit of royal icing spread on the cookie to stick it on. If you've got some ready in a piping bag, you can pipe it on, but I've not got a piping bag made up, so just spread it on instead. Just push down any jaggedy edges that you've got to try and get rid of those bits. And we'll pop this in place over the biscuit like that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to trim off this little bottom bit here, and I'm just going to put it on some kitchen roll. We'll adjust a bit of colour on it. So I've got some rainbow dust here, so it's just an edible one in green. And what I'm going to do is just dust this lightly around the edges of my fondant. So just make sure your brush is dry. Again, if you don't want to add the extra bit of colour around the edges, you don't have to. Just gives it an extra bit of detail. And I've got a bit of pink now that we're going to dust on for cheeks. But in fact, I'll add the mouth first. So I'm just going to, using my tool, just push in the centre like that. You can always bring it up to one side a little bit if you want the mouth to be a little bit bigger. Just add a little extra bit there. And then for the eyes, I'm just going to use this tool that's got the little curve on it to make it easier for me. And you can do it either way up, looks fine. So these ones I've done with the curve upright, so this one I'll do the other way around just to show you what it looks like. So if you want any eyelashes, just add them to the outside edge of your eye. Now to the red, or pink it is, it's a strawberry one is this one, but you can use whatever colour pink you want. Just put a little bit just under each eye where the cheeks would be. I've just got a really tiny piece of red fondant that we'll just take an even smaller bit of. Just drop that in the mouth and push it down in place like so. So you can barely see the red bit, but it's in there. And then it's up to you if you want to give them a little star or a Christmas hat. So if you want to do the star, literally I've just used a star-shaped cutter and pushed it on there. So it's not too difficult, and I'll show you how I did the hat. So taking a red, and it's just fondant that I've got, we're just going to roll it into a little bit of a cone shape. And then I'm just going to squash it flat. If you're finding you can't get it very flat, just roll it out with your rolling pin, that's fine. Making sure we bring it to a bit of a point at the top. Holding it against the top of your tray, just make sure it's wide enough where the bottom of the hat's going to be. So mine's a bit longer than I need it at the moment, but that's fine. And I'm just going to cut a curve across the bottom. Don't worry if it's slightly lopsided, it'll just make the hat look like it's meant to be on lopsided. And then work out where you want the point of your hat to come. So you might want to bend it over like that. I'm just going to put a small amount of water on the back of the hat so that it sticks to the top of my tray. We'll put this on, pushing it on in place. So taking some white now, I'm just going to roll a long snake shape. I'm just going to squash it a little bit with my rolling pin to make it a little bit thicker. And I'm just going to drape that over the edge of my hat, and I'm just going to trim it off at the sides. And then we want a round ball for the bauble. Again, a bit of water on the back of it. I'm just going to pop it just underneath that bit like that, and I'm going to pull my red bit so it just comes over like that. So that's them done. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to check out my other Christmas videos, check out the playlist link in the description box below.
If you liked this video and would like to see more, please click on the images of the other videos suggested. Also, please do subscribe to my channel using the button at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You can also visit my cake website and my Facebook page to see more cakes and ideas.